So let's head to the freaking bar and find this dude that apparently I didn't notice. It's not him. And it's not this dude right here, is it? Can't see. So who the hell... Who... I mean, like, how did I miss the guy? It's not this guy, is it? Oh, it is this guy. Dude, it didn't even look like him. That's why I missed it. Fuck. Anyway. Ugh, god damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Ugh. Oh, he's fucking drunk. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having this Argo rejected really that much of a shock to his system?
He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by.
You're one to talk. Don't they sometimes call you Bottomless Shira?
Oh please, bottomless is more suitable for a woman like Aina.
Bottomless? What is that supposed to mean? She ain't got no ass, or she ain't wearing no pants? Or panties?
I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my face and disposition will remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush.
Oh, come now. When you get drunk, you lose completely, and everyone around you gets a heck of a show. Admit it. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's certainly true that Aina is like a bucket to Shira's sieve. But no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless.
I'm sensing disrespect, children.
Oh. Where am I? Good, you're awake. Sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What the... You're the bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh my goddess, what the hell am I even doing enrolling? Thought I made my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh, well damn, don't scare me like that. Oh, I see you've got a lovely lass with you, huh?
Name's Charizard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two.
Charizard? Are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance?
Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me, then.
Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yes, I know your name. Oh, yeah. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose.
Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed.
You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house. You seemed pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that? Yeah, I was looking for clues and couldn't find any.
That's what I figured.
Damned Army's regulations on the spread of the information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. And if I try to consult General Morgan at the Hawken Gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured I'd at least try to score an interview with the legendary voluptuous mayor, but a maid turned me away outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything! Ah, great Idios, tell me, what did I do to deserve this shabby life?
Well, you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you.
Huh?
We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Maybell's behalf right now. So naturally, we've met with the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter.
Holy crap, you serious?
Yep, totally.
Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be to the bounty of Idios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail.
We'll be glad to, however. Aren't you forgetting something, Niall?
Huh?
Heh, information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally.
You want mirror or something? My research funds are long exhausted at this point. I'm sorry to say.
We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard some interesting things yourself, that being the case.
Ugh, and here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured, it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination.
As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay?
Fine, I'll tell you everything. On my honor as a newsman. I got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get your pen and paper.
We're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll. Heh, well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, we know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills.
Indeed he shall. First clue is in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Ravenou to the west. Shit, I was already there. I talked to a villager who had just come to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident.
A huge shadow flying overhead?
Yup, airship, I told him. Maybe even that missing one. But the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing.
Ah, you meanie, you raised our hopes only to dash him straight away. So you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything.
That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. And I went to a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel too. What with that information embargo in place and all.
Well done. Now let's hear that second clue of yours.
Fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move.
Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of the intelligence gathering and dissemination.
That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they're so elite they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say this incident is as good as solved already.
It doesn't seem like your information will be of any use to us or in our investigation.
Yeah, well, can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't help you much on your end. But a promise is a promise. I scratch, now it's your turn.
Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Joshua told Niall all about the incident in Roland, as well as the information received from General Morgan.
The Capuas? Sky Bandits? A ransom demand to the Royal House and the Airship Corporations? Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find.
Caught your fancy, did it?
Absolutely. I can definitely write my article now. I can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy, post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you.
Wow, his spirit certainly lifted fast. Sobered right up, did he? Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out. Well, look at you from Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under 1 minute. Talk about a split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating. A little give and take, nothing more. A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside? Or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyway, I guess we've only really dealt with scrupulous people so far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos and that's when you'll get to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow thing? That eyewitness report from Ravenou? I'd say there's a strong chance there was nothing up to it, but the army already checked it out. Yeah, but, I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men, and some of those guys are pretty thick-headed.
That is true.
Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt, at any rate. You two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. Let's head to Ravenou then, shall we? Got it. Son of a bitch. Could have done this. Don't you like it when I went all the way to Ravenou already and now I gotta go back to Ravenou? Isn't that pretty cool? I love it. I mean, good thing is I can just avoid as much enemies as possible, but it still doesn't take back the fact that I already did this and now we get to do it again. Sweet. Alright, well let's just get there as quickly as possible, shall we? Let's avoid every enemy like the plague. Our levels should be pretty sufficient for a little while anyway. All the enemies on this trail are no big deal. I feel like with the way the battles are set up in this game, I hope there's a fast travel option at some point. I only say that because, I mean, I guess the airships will end up being fast travel if they become available to us. Which actually will be helpful, but I'll still have to walk to places like Ravenou. I'm going to go ahead and assume that the airships probably will be available. Also, what? Huh? Story-related stuff this time. Oh. Hello. Who dis? Oh. Oh. Shazara. Chazarot. What am I doing with this guy's voice? Chazarot, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City, but are you here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of the Sky Bandits.
Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you.
Is that all you're going to got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right?
Cassius Bright taken hostage? Don't make me laugh. That old man's not gonna get beaten by the likes of some sky bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken.
I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is.
I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me.
Well, then I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius's kids.
Yeah, that's a surprise, all right. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it.
Why are you looking at us like that?
This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius's daughter?
You want to try to say that again with my staff in your teeth?
She's a bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright. I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, doesn't really matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Well, take it easy, Charizard. Be careful not to let these brats drag you down.
Yeah. And make sure not to rush into trouble yourself either.
I'll keep those words in mind. Alright, Charizard. Was it you who took care of that monster near the mine?
Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't just me. It was us.
I don't think any number of trainees would have made much difference. But anyway, good luck in your search for those sky bandits. Later.
Oh. Interesting. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off.
I see, so that was Heavy Blade Agate, huh?
Heavy Blade Agate? What a stupid name. Agate Kroster, Senior Bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a proved jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go into, and those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Ravening Village. So, what I was going to say, while we were waiting for that dialogue to finish, I guess maybe that was the point of me having to do that mission before I continued the story? Like, if I didn't go kill that monster would now be dead because of Mr. Big Sword Man? Is that the idea, that if I didn't go do that first, then he would have beat me to it? Or like whatever, you know, basically that quest would have disappeared on me. Probably. Anyway, alright. Let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we go talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious if we did of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. Sounds like a smart idea. But he also said we have run of the town, so it wouldn't be that suspicious because we already helped all these peeps. Anyway, what up, dog?
I see you're all together. What brings you all up here today? Are you here for a visit?
No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, if it's possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine.
Ho ho ho! Things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of Agate's companions, do you?
Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it.
I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh?
The village elder closes his eyes for a moment, as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir?
It's nothing really, please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area.
No, actually we're in the middle of investigating an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting.
Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed.
Really? Is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky?
It was one of the children of the village, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid, any way you think about it, So he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep.
Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we could do is just ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir.
Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. Yeah, let me get some of that wine, though. Now, but for real, let's go to grill this Louie. Hey, yo, Louie. Oh, baby, what the fuck do you know? Yeah, Louie. What'd he say? Louie hasn't come over recently? Where's Louie at? Where that Louie at? Shh, where that Louie at? Hey, where that Louie at? Where that Louie at? Hey, there was 3 kids here before. He must be like, I'm out. Oh, he's probably this one.
Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit?
Actually, no. We're here for a different reason.
As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers? You mean like a gate? I don't know. You don't look like all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl.
Why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with the staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Wow, that's amazing! It's like a tornado! Yeah, I know. Peace, bitch! I hope you've learned your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louie by chance?
Yeah? But how do you know my name?
We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow? Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night?
Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything.
That's fine. We're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw?
In as much detail as you can remember. Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night, so I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night when I was out here looking at the stars, I saw 2 shadows moving across the sky.
Now hold on a minute here. You say you saw 2 shadows?
Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too. Kind of like a mom and leading a kid.
2 shadows, 2 sizes.
That's consistent with an airliner and the Sky Bandit airship if you think about it.
Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner.
And the 2 shadows just kept on flying north, until I couldn't see them anymore.
So north is...
There's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septium mine, which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers in the army supposedly searched the trail but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about.
Little boy's eyes started to well up into tears. Enough of that. You're a boy, right? Boys don't cry. We're not like the stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we're gonna prove it.
Really?
Darn straight. You just leave it to us. No more crying, okay?
Okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with kids.
Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. It looks like we got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. There's no more big monster over there that's going to jump us. So that's cool, right? At least that's what we're expecting. Yeah, let's go check this shit out, man. I'm excited. Yo quiero excitement. I mean, I already have it. Yeah, I want some excitement. Let's do it. Should I save it again? Let's save it again. Just to be on the safe side. Save it again. Because this is like... Oh yeah. It's just a quick left, and then we gotta go through one path to get to the mine, right? Right. Just gotta dodge all the Ochu motherfuckers and this weird tentacly motherfucker. Oh shit, I just got surprise attacked, and I don't like that chat, so get off my ass. Ow! Ow! When you dual strike a bitch, me no likey that. Right, I don't think I fought the monsters on this trail since I went up a level, so this is gonna be interesting. Let's see how much more damage I do. Thwack-a-doo, baby doo, baby doo. Oh, come on, kill him. Although Charizard didn't go up a level, so I shouldn't be that surprised. Stop trying to absorb me. It is not cool. So not cool to absorb my shit, you motherfucking dick. Strength up, let's go. Aight. We out. Want that red? I need that red septium. Sepith. So many sep words, I gotta like remember which one is the one I'm trying to say. Sepith is the one. Is it just one path, or was there one more path? It's one more path, isn't it? It is one more path. Oh no, we're here already. Okay, cool. We're here. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to the abandoned mine. It kind of reminds me of the Malga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted.
It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently.
Which means there's no possibility that the Sky Band is entered through here. I wonder if it's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around an old mine, that's for sure. Or are you?
What's wrong, Estelle?
Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here?
When you say out of here, do you mean the mine?
Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger in his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh?
Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father.
My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, if that's the case, in that case, let's bust this lock off.
Hey, don't you even think about doing that. For now, we'd better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key.
You're no fun, Shira. Alright, fine. Walk back, which means something else is going to happen on the way back, right? That's a dead end. That's a dead end. My bad, take a wrong turn, and you'll take longer, dude. Don't take a wrong turn, my dudes, or you might end up fighting shit that you ain't wanna fight right now. Luckily, it's not that long of a walk back to the village. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, Elder Smith. Where did he go? Hello? Are you looking for my husband? Since this time of day, it's sure he's up at the gravesite on the hill. Oh, great. He's up at the graveyard saying goodbye to all his dead friends, because he's the only old guy left, so everyone else is dead. There he is. Hola!
So, this is where you are, Elder Ryzen?
Oh, it's you young braces, is it?
Well, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it?
It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bowes region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. And this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities.
That's terrible.
There's no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have to come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right?
Oh, right. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well?
I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. That is not the old man voice I was using earlier. I'm sorry. I was using the one. Doesn't matter. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside.
After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case. So would you mind lending us the key to the entrance?
The key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. Let me see. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Oh, right. Here it is. Yes. Yes. Quite. Okay, this should get you inside. Sweet. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Ryzen. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Brace again with their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor.
Thank you. If everyone we dealt with was as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier.
We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. Yeah. If we come back alive, we'll let you know. If we don't, you know there's something. Either way, you'll know. Okay, we get to walk back one more time. Let's do it. One more back and forth. Who knows what kind of horse will try to stop us, but they will not succeed because I'm beastie. Super beastie. They don't want none of me. Want none of me. They don't want none of this. Get back, bitch, because I'm gonna go and get to the mine, dick. Hey, 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 hey. Pizza. Beat it. Beat it. Beat it. So much sick beats in this game, though, for real. Alright. Let's save it one more time, just in case. I'm thinking we're probably going to go through a sort of a dungeon right now. I don't really know. But let's check it out. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. Let's use this key we borrowed from the village elder. Yep. Yep. And we're in. Whew, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we?
I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert.
Well, even if it has nothing to do with the situation we're investigating, we're bound to find some goodies in here, I imagine. And also, no maps. Here we go. Always left. Pathfinding extraordinaire, always left. Let's see how hard the enemies are first. Let's see if we're like over leveled for this, or perfect level, or this is like a good place to do a little leveling. Let's see. Let's just start off strong. Ooh, these guys are a little bit weak to every element. That's nice. Oh, and they gotta be, because their defense is ridiculous. Ridiculoso. You about to bleed. You about to bleed all over my shit, because I'm about to burn your ass. Skoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, so magic's the way to go here, obviously. And we need some more AoEs, because this one's really good. This one is good, really is good. Also, crit hit for the Whizzle. Let's go. Alright, so those crab fucks, not very weak to regular attacks, but magic works well. Noted. I wasn't paying attention to my experience points there, but I don't think it went up that high. Alright, always left, dead end bridge. Shit. 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 Might be okay. Let's see. I mean, they're doing 100 and something damage per hit, so I should be a little bit careful, right? Ooh, let's try Flicker. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. Let's just go for that one and get 2 of them. Flicker. Okay, so ooh, and it puts a delay on them too. That's nice. That's real nice. That was a pointless endeavor because I'm gonna use magic right now, and it's gonna render all that pointless. Go ahead and kill them all. Also, let's try not to let that happen again. That owns ass. Alright, so is this another path? Okay, so at least to the next screen. Well, let's just keep going. Okay, so left path from the entrance went to a new screen. Man, it's bright in here. Huh? Isn't that the... Quiet, Estelle.
It looks like we hit the jackpot.
Oh shit, they're here? Wow, we only went 1 screen in. Yo, we found the fucking ship. That's how direct that shit was. Okay. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food provisions and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle. Understood? Okay, Kyle.
What's an airliner doing in a place like this?
I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all.
This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size.
Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away again. So this is our third trip, eh? Man, Don could be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice, fair ransom. Hold it right there! Who end up? The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived! Gotta love the references. What? Even the teammates like, come on, that's a little strong. Huh? The League of what?
You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that?
What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying stuff like that all alone. You're the ones who Josette had to run in with back in Road. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early.
Can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early. What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly.
Now hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only the three of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, Bandit Boy? So you're not involved with the others then, eh? And that simplifies things. Let's get them, boys. Ooh, okay. Bring it, Kyle. I didn't heal before this, so this could be a problem. Ooh, this could be a problem. I might have to redo this fight, simply because I am not ready. I am not ready. Alright, let's just see how much. Got 4 hundo. This guy's got 777. Yeah, I may have to redo this just because I didn't heal. I didn't know we were about to fight right when we walked in the damn room, though. He produced a bomb of what? I didn't even get to read all that. Not good, whatever it is. Let's do a little bit of morale boost.
Come on.
Okay, so we can go first. If I do aerial, we'll go first. We won't, right? She's not gonna go until after. Man, you can get them all though. It's okay, they're gonna move. Alright, let's just heal. We'll use the red tail soup, I guess. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Because otherwise we're probably gonna die. Shucking! 84 is acceptable. 99 is acceptable. Bomb toss might hurt. Oh, especially if it's an AoE. Definitely hurts. Owie. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Pain. 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 Alright. Aerial this time. Definitely going to do it on all of them. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Alright. I can hit those two. Yeah. You know what? Let's just dual strike. Which one did I already hit? This one? Let's just hit him. Yeah, okay. That's one down. That's good. Okay, what's he gonna do? Okay, he's doing another bomb move. Okay, that's cool. Good. This is gonna wreck the shit out of him. Hell yeah. Get him! Let him know! Woo! Nice. That was good. Alright, can I heal before they attack me? That's a no. Okay, then I'm a little bit concerned. Let's use this on Yeshua.
Good to go.
Learning recipes left and right now because we keep eating all that food I have stored. That's okay. Ow. Ow. Don't hit everybody. Ooh, damn. Beezy got blowed. Am I poisoned right now? Is that what that skull and crossbones is for? Being poisoned? Might be. Anyway, I'm about to AoE to shot these fools. Oh no, the poison killed her. Dixon. Ah, Dixon. Okay. Can we win without her? Maybe. I'd rather not, but we probably can. Woo! Man. These guys are all almost dead. There's like no reason to do anything special. I might be able to win this right here, right now. Like, cause oh, okay. I thought he was gonna pull out another fucking. Ah, shit. Well, that's probably a retry. Maybe. I don't know. Could Joshua finish it by himself? Maybe. That's okay if I got to retry. It's fine. Alright, that's fine. We can redo this. It's fine. I can win this. I can win that easy peasy. Let's do it. I know it sucks that Estelle's hurt, but that's fine. We can like heal right away. Not with that though. So let's right away just heal her with this.
We're good to go.
And I'll let Joshua do... man, I wish he had something that would hit more than one enemy at once. I really do. He has the line attack, but that's it. I mean, I guess I could just throw a stone at this guy. I don't see why not. It's weird how the turns get all jumbled up between, like, retries, you know? Maybe we can hit them all. No? I can hit that. Maybe that'll work. Okay, so one guy got out of the way. Two guys got out of the way. Shit. Damn it. Oh well. As long as somebody's getting hit by it, I don't give a shit. Just unfortunate that I didn't really attack all of them. Here comes that bomb. It's gonna hurt. Ow. Alright, heal up. Meantime, you can attack. You can dual strike, rather. You can dual strike the one right in front of you, I guess. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Just cast it right here. It'll probably hit them all still. Because, like, if they're just going to run up in here and hit us, they're all around us, so they're going to get fucked up by this spell. It's all good. Right now, they're all in range. Yup. All in range, baby. Time to sit down and be humbled. At least one is going to die. Two might die, actually. Yup. Two down. Okay. I think we're pretty much home free in the victory now. Just got to clean up the mess, as it were. Let's do a little bit of hurricane action on this on these asses. Hurricane on your asses. Yeah. And then Joshua can clean up the mess. Pick up the pieces. Or he could miss like a mofo. That works too. It's okay. Suppose I can accept that. Okay. Shook him. Kill him. Ooh, got him. Alright. Game over. Sit down. Not too shabby. We were definitely well leveled for that fight, so no problems there. Everyone survived. Big chunk of reds. I feel it now. Getting closer to being able to get some more freaking slots. Ow, you guys are tougher than I thought. No wonder Jose got beat by you threes. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. Ha ha! You really don't know anything, do you? What was that? You called yourself League of Exceptionally Dim or something? You making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! Smoke bomb. What is this? You've got to be kidding me. Another smoke screen? It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, braces. Gag, cough, cough. Ow, ow, ow. Some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poison. It just looks like it was typical smoke canister.
Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once but twice now they've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense.
Oh, Shira. Quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away, too. If we've got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do.
Well, well, you sound like you should be a senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to take back the airliner, so how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside.
Right! Which means Daddy! But is he actually going to be in there? Is it really going to be so easy? I feel like the passengers will be there, but not him. Does anybody else have that feeling? That feel when you think he might be there, but he's not going to be? Oh, I didn't realize I was going to leave. My bad. I'm just looking around. Don't mind me. I'm just a curious little kitty looking for things. Oh, we're definitely coming back to this cave. There's doors. There's doors everywhere, man. Holy moly. Also, I can't even go around this way. Shit's blocked. Alright, well, let's see who's on it. Here we go. Hola! Airliner Lind. Wow, it's pretty barren here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to make off with it all. At least judging by the looks of things.
At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place.
Thoroughly investigating, that's what we do. Well, can we not get past this? Here's a lift car. Looks like the same type as those at the landing port. Sky Bandits probably used this to move the cargo. Okay, you can't get past that. I just realized it's not a path past it, it's just a wall. So all there is a staircase over here then. Oh wait, hold on.
I wonder what this is. It's an orbital engine control panel. It looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely stopped.
Which means the power is off, and no one's home. Alright, where all the peeps at though? Gotta be somebody around. Gotta be somebody here. It looks like this is the captain's seat. If these were any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. But come on, Joshua. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. He dead as fuck. Is this game gonna be super dark where people are like fucking dead as shit? I don't know if we're gonna get to that point quite yet. I'm expecting to find some people alive on here. Probably tied up or something. Unless they really took all the passengers also. Which would be crazy, but okay. I could believe it. Alright, well. Last door? There's nobody here, dude. It's bright in here. There's a lot of light shining into this place. Is there really no passengers? Everybody's just gone? Am I not looking in the right place? There's like a cargo hold below or something? Dude, there's nothing here. We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility the passengers we transferred to the Sky Band, or the transfer, yeah. I'm assuming they were, because remember, they do have demand ransom for them or whatever, right? And then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. This sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero.
Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue has completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner in a place like this?
Huh?
As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship had completely stopped, which means that the orbital engine was stripped from their aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbit gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits have made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective to just take the entire airliner to their hideout?
Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to... Their hideout is somewhere weird. That sounds about right to me.
Yes, that's exactly right. From my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is a slightly peculiar place.
A place where you wouldn't be able to fit this ship.
Maybe 10 to 15 arg in size. In short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandits airship could land.
Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? That seems like a likely place for a Sky Bandit's hideout.
Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's the possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot.
Then what can we do?
Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation. Because they're the ones with the patrol ships.
What? Now you're trying to tell us to go crawl back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting in my personal feelings get the best of me.
For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lugrin. We should be able to contact the Haken Gate if we use the orbital telephone.
Okay, Mommy, we'll head back. Yeah, let's head back, report everything, see what happens next, and then we'll probably wrap this bitch up for today. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Huh? What the heck? Great, now this was something I did not expect.
I wonder if we should be glad since they've saved us the trouble of counting that.
No, because now they're going to think we did this shit. Although there's no reason to believe we did. Who called this shit in, though? What the hell? We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids are the Sky Bandits? Though the girl does look shifty. Hey now, that's just rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see this shiny emblem on my chest? Huh, the bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. What the hell? Who this? This isn't the Morgan dude, is it? Oh, it is. General Morgan, why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought the lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits?
Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men.
If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside that airline? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. And there are no hostages to be found here. Huh, it looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. Wait a minute here. How about you cut the crap? My thoughts exactly! Alright, men, take them into custody. Damn it, God damn it. Leave me alone, General. I did nothing to you. All I did was try to help, man. You already know we were investigating. What the fuck? The General will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, this cell will give you a place to cool your heels. Beezy pleasy. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If the army managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the Sky Bandit leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said this can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember correctly. Oh, they were going to pin it on us the whole time. We just got there too quick. Now that you mention, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant the army. He meant the army by that, do you? Ooh. 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 That's a good point. I wasn't thinking about it that way, but you're right. Good point. I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that
the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army, or a collaborator who is leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua?
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught, they'll never get caught. Which means we were the only ones that stood a chance at nabbing them.
But now we're stuck in here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback.
My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix. Who dis? Huh? Did you just say something, Joshua? Nope, I didn't say anything.
It came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar.
Oh, how could you say something? Is this that Olivier dude? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. It's Olivier, isn't it? Could this unfounded self-confidence? and tone of absurd narcissism belong to?
It's you, isn't it, Olivier?
You do remember my dulcet... what was his voice? It was like the Byakuya, but a little bit more pompous, right? You do remember my dulcet calls. Yes, yes. To think that we'd meet again in a place like this, yes. It seems like we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose.
And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do?
Come now, let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean, and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we just get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing.
So there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you are done, and I'm not ready for wrinkles yet.
Come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me.
Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it.
It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose Market and then moved on to the Aunt Rose restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to then feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill, so I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant.
That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist.
A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivier. Yet, I'm not sure, how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night I had been enjoying a plate of sautéed duck I had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel the normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. Go on, I'm curious in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar, something called a Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183.
Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the Royal City.
Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself.
Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 Mira.
500,000 Mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you did it, did you, Olivier? Ha! Such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity.
I'm completely dumbfounded.
The sad thing is that after taking a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking, and as I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming and mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And, well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. More like fall asleep. Idiot. Pardon, but do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard a ZZZZ or a ZZZZZ, and even assuredly misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello, are you even listening? Nope. Betty Bye! Yay! Hey, you three, get up! I'm tired. What's wrong?
What are you trying to tell us? We're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me.
Nah, it's just the opposite. You're being released.
Huh?
Who dat? For what? Why? Get some proof?
Why all of a sudden?
Is there a reason for this? Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Ooh, the mayor. Yeah. Choo.
Mayor Maybell? Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you.
Yeah. Go, mayor. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Maybell herself. You'd better remember to thank her.
So you mean Mayor Maybell stood up on our behalf?
No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, but I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena.
You knew my mother?
Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby.
Now wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but...
I don't know Cassius Bright, the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist.
Strategist? Dad?
I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me.
Okay then. What's wrong with him? It seems that your father was a brilliant officer in the army. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring.
I didn't know that.
Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army, from the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men.
I get the same impression. So what you're saying is our lives are in such a pain because of Dad? That dirty, rotten scoundrel!
How about we return...
Oh, sorry. Wrong voice. How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you.
Oh, sure.
Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it.
What could it be?
Mr. Lootman! Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lamentable. How pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory.
Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him.
I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you, buddy. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Ah, indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. You're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself?
I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit.
Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me.
Huh?
And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. Wow, okay. Well, there goes that. I guess Olivier about to get roped into our party then. Anyway, can't believe you were released.
It's like a stroke of bad luck.
Please don't lay on the compliments so thick, ladies. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single mira. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant for our contract to remedy that? I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, don't think he'd mind a bit. Yeah, he sure does seem to have thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go on like this. Let's see. It seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine?
Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work?
Huh, could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring.
Hold on a sec. What did we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work, or our sanity?
Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic. But of course I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group.
That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. Maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that?
Of course I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please be reassured.
Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you.
Tell us?
Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Bose's South Block. The weapon shop and Orbital Factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What? So, was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see. Guess we better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigation expenses. Sounds pretty sweet to me. I have a feeling that the army's gonna get in our way again. But I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in their midst, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence.
Alrighty, my bosom companions. Shall we head to the South Block?
Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? Yeah, get in the back of the line where you belong, buddy. Alright, before we call this a day, let's go turn in a mission, shall we? Get our payment for our current situation. We received payment from the Mayor Maybell for the investigating efforts so far. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. 6K. Ooh, and 8 beeps. Alright. Keep up the good work, dog. Any more? Yo, what? Term failed? Aw. Wait, no? Yeah, it says term failed. Does that mean I fucked up and I didn't grab this in time? Please see me at Freedom Hotel ASAP. Boo! I'm guessing I fucked this one up. Dang it. How was I supposed to know, man? You have to, like, check back every 2 seconds? That's not cool. Alright, what about this one? I was burglarized the other day and my jeweled ring was found to be among the missing items. It's quite valuable, so anyone can win. Okay, so this is Bo's South Block 1. I'm guessing I'm running out of time. This term short means it's probably going to run out. Someone's going to have to clarify everything. There's also a monster down there on the Ansel path. Okay, so we're going to have to do some exploration before we move on with the story, I guess. Yeah. I guess. That's all I can say. Well, whatever. Not much I can do about it now. We've made progress, and I ain't going back. I didn't say I'd do all the side quests, but I'll do the ones that were within reason that I find and do on my own time along the way. Well, guys, I guess that's going to do it for today's episode of Tits. Hope you are enjoying so far. We feel like we made a lot more progress today than we did last time, that's for sure. And next time on the Tits, we'll go to South Block and investigate, and probably do a bunch of side missions as well while we are at it. I guess someone can clarify all this term short stuff while that's the thing as well. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.